Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. How are you all? Hope you are fine. Welcome to the new session 2020. Welcome to class 6. Today is our English class. So students, open your books and come on the unit number 1, section 1. The name of the unit is Frogs in the Fountain. As you will have to read the text, and I will tell you a short summary of this lesson. In this story, the author provides his personal delightful experience of a simple incident involving his aunt. The author shows us the story about frogs installed in a fountain by his serious aunt Granny. The main character, the author, became quite anxious about the marigold flowers normally grown in almost every house, which are mainly used to make garlands in somebody's name to honor them. He does not feel uncomfortable with them since a bee hidden in one of such flowers stung him. The author admits to loving koftas and rice while talking to Dr. Wade. Once he brought some fish to the fountain. The fountain was filled up with rainwater. Soon the fish died as they were used to fresh running water, and a number of frogs were seen leaping all over the place. Aunt Mabel, however, hated the constant singing and changing notes of the frogs. She eventually decided to move out to her cousin's place because she cannot stand the constant singing of the frogs. That was why Granny hired local laborers who are supposed to take the frogs from the fountain and put them behind the train station in a small pond situated there. Slowly, these frogs took over all the space of railway station, including waiting rooms and platforms. So the station master got a brilliant idea to move them to a nearby zoo, since it is considered as the best place for small and large creatures. इस कहानी में मुसन्निफ़ अपनी ज़ाती और हैरत अंगेज़ तजर्बे को बयान करता है, जिसमें इसकी खाला का भी जिक्र है। मुसन्निफ़ इस कहानी के ज़रिए हमें बताता है कि किस तरह इसकी संजीदा खाला ने मेंढकों को एक फव्वारे में नस्ब कर दिया था। मुसन्निफ़ जो कि इस कहानी का अहम किरदार था, वो किस कदर परेशान हो गया गेंदे के फूलों के बारे में जान के जो हार बनाने के लिए इस्तेमाल किए जाते हैं। मेलों में और दीगर तकरीबात में मेहमानों को इज़्ज़त देने के लिए वो इनके साथ मुतमईन नहीं होता, जो कि एक मक्खी जो कि इसके फूलों में छुपी हुई थी, इसे मुसन्निफ़ को काट लिया। मुसन्निफ़ चावलों और कोफ्तों से प्यार करने का इतराफ़ करता है। जब वो डॉक्टर बेग से बात कर रहा होता है, एक दफ़ा वो कुछ मछलियाँ फव्वारे में डाल दी। फव्वारा बारिश के पानी से भर गया और अंडी से उस फूलों से भी जल्द ही मछलियाँ गिर गईं, जैसे कि वो साफ़ बहते हुए पानी की आदी थी और बहुत से मेंढक इस जगह से बाहर फुदक रहे थे। तमाम आंटी मेंढकों की मुसलसल गुलकारी और लाभकारी से सख्त नफरत करती थी। आखिरकार उन्होंने अपने कज़न के घर जाने का फ़ैसला कर लिया, क्योंकि वो मेंढकों की मुसलसल गुलकारी को बर्दाश्त नहीं कर सकी थी। इसलिए ग्रैनी ने कुछ मज़दूरों को बुलाया ताकि वो इन मेंढकों को यहाँ से तालाब से दूर ट्रेन के स्टेशन के पास छोड़ आएँ, जहाँ एक तालाब भी बहता था। जल्द ही इन मेंढकों ने इंतज़ारगाह के साथ सारी जगह पर कब्ज़ा कर लिया। इस तरह स्टेशन मास्टर को एक शानदार ख्याल आया कि इन मेंढकों को एक करीबी चिड़ियाघर में छोड़ आए, जो इनके लिए एक बेहतरीन मकाम है। Now students, you can see on the page number 11 the difficult words and their meanings. Constant, again and again, smoothed, covered with nestling, hidden. Double chin, a fold of fat under a person's chin that looks like another's chin. On the next page, page number 12, generously proportioned, large and hefty khansama, a cook. You can skip the number 7. Number 8, pungent aroma, a strong smell. Come on the page number 13. Impervious, not affected by incessant, never stopping, warbling, singing with rapidly changing notes. Allergic to have a strong dislike for bass singers. The frogs bass pronounced bass. Come on the page number 14. Serenading, singing a song to somebody you love. Opined, express his opinion. Consignment, goods that are sent to somebody. Stray, station, dogs. You write down the words meaning on your notebook. Read them and learn them. And choose any 5 words to make the sentences. So I will tell you the question answers of this unit. Question number 1. Was the writer fond of food? How can you tell? Yes, the writer was fond of food. We can tell it by the amount of food he eats. Was the writer fond of food? How can you tell? Yes, the writer was fond of food. We can tell it by the amount of food he eats. Now describe the first statement. How the frogs entered the fountain and the house. The writer caught some fish along with some tadpoles. He put them in the pond of the fountain. The fish died in a few days, but the tadpoles grew and became frogs. They also entered the house via the sewer system. Next one, where the frogs were finally sent and why. The frogs were finally sent to the Lucknow Zoo by the station master. The station master believed that a zoo was the best place for all kinds of creatures. Question number 3. When Aunt Mabel saw the frog in the pot, how did she react? Do you think she was just being silly? When Aunt Mabel saw the frog in the pot, she became afraid and began screaming. I think she was being silly because a frog is nothing to be afraid of. Write down the question answers of this unit on your notebook. Read them and learn them. Now come on the page number 15. The writer says he has a double chin because a bee has stung him under the chin. His grandmother had one. Take the correct option. Option number B is the correct option. His grandmother had one. Now come on the question number 3. Granny surrounded her house with marigolds because she thought the smell would keep the snakes away. She could use them at festivals, marriages and religious ceremonies. Option number A is the correct option. Now come on the page number 16. Look at the following sentences from the story. Apparently snakes do not like pungent aroma. I too believe in this until I was told by an expert on reptiles that snakes do not have a strong sense of smell and would be impervious to the scent of flowers or the odors. The words that are in italics have something in common. They refer to different types of smells. Complete the following sentences with an appropriate smell word from the list below. I could get the rich aroma of fresh coffee from the kitchen. The residents complained to the municipal authorities about the stench of the garbage dump in their locality. In summer, my garden is filled with the fragrance of jasmine. We use room fresheners to drive away the bad smell from the bathroom. As he walked past, I could smell the scent she was wearing. Which of these adjectives that describe the smells of the items below? You can use more than one adjective to describe a smell. Herbs in a garden, aromatic. Old socks, stinking. Rotten eggs, stinking and smelly. A hairdressing salon, perfumed and scent. A rose garden, fragrant and sweet smell. This way you can do the book work on your book and also the question answers of this unit on your notebook. Read them and learn them by heart. So if you have any confusion in this lesson or any difficulty, you can contact on the school official number. I say Allah Hafiz to all of you.